Alright, so we got a very interesting video today. We got the biggest problems with Games Workshop. You guys don't know whose Game Workshop is. They actually created like Warhammer and stuff like that. If you guys have any other like additional information about Games Workshop, comment down below. Tell us all, because again, I'm still like a newbie whenever it comes down to Warhammer and stuff like that. Even though like I know some lore and stuff, because I'm learning like right in front of you guys' eyes. Down below, man, tell us like more about Games Workshop and stuff, man. I am going to give my whole side of like what I think about Games Workshop. Now, remind you, this video is kind of old. It's like I think it's like 2 years old. So I'm gonna give like my side of it after I hear some of like Majorkill side of it. So yeah, let's go.
G'day guys and gal. Me and GW have a complicated relationship.
Really?
I like their stuff, but not always their style, whilst they usually just ignore me unless I peddle Warhammer hentai too much, which has happened at least once. Overall, however, I'm genuinely been pretty positive towards their policies and decisions. You can tell I'm genuine and not just a kiss-ass shill, as I have never and likely will never have any form of connection or partnership with GW.
Okay. Mine is like like his Majorkill's this right here. Mine is all his stuff with that. And this isn't even from Majorkill, but as I stepped into like the Warhammer, I guess, space. And because first of all, I actually got introduced to Warhammer through the video games, not through the tabletop, not through the lore, but through the video games. I actually got introduced to, through the video games, whatever, through the Warhammer trailers, through the Space Marine 2 trailers, through like the gameplays, through the cutscenes, stuff like that. That's how I actually got really introduced into Warzone. I said Warzone. Oh my God, Selfneck, through the Warhammer franchise, and then I hopped into the Warhammer lore, right? Obviously, I'm still covering like bro, if Warhammer was to come up with a new game tomorrow, bro, obviously I'm covering it just like any other like new game, right? At the end of the day, like what I'm trying to say is, man, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you, this is not from me, but I have heard, okay, my big ears, I got some big ears. I have heard from multiple Warhammer YouTubers that that they don't really have like a good relationship with Games Workshop. I heard from the Warhammer fans, they talk bro, man, they do not have the best reputation, bro. I heard that, like, bro, this is coming from the fans, from the YouTubers, etc. They don't even like Games Workshop. I don't know if they okay, I don't want to say they don't like it, but at the same time, it's not like a, I don't know, it's not like a for example, it's not like the Last of Us series, like the Last of Us like IP, whatever. It's not like them and like the Last of Us fans. Like the Last of Us fans, bro, they love the Last of Us, even though they may disagree with like how like the game ended or whatever for like Last of Us Part 2, etc. At the end of the day, bro, like us Naughty Dog fans, us like Last of Us fans, bro, we love the Last of Us. We respect, well, most of us respect like the work it took to put put in the game, etc. Voice acting, whatever, bro. Here in Warhammer, bro, they say the Game Workshop, they don't that they're like very like standoffish. They don't provide anything for the community. They're very quiet. They try to have like this mystique going on with it. Like, this is what I'm hearing, bro. I'm not just coming up with these things. This is what I'm hearing from like the Warhammer community, bro. That they're very like that they move very like that they move in silence, which really isn't a bad thing. But at the same time, like, if you want to not necessarily grow your fan base, but if you necessarily want to have like a strong community, you kind of want to like, kind of keep in touch with your community in a way, And bro, they're basically saying that, hey, like they're quiet, they don't provide nothing. It takes them years to provide something. They go off the most popular. They said that I think there was one guy in my comment section. He said that Games Workshop go off the most popular fan theory and just uses that. They don't come up with their own, like. And I'm like, yo, like y'all really don't like y'all, bro. This is crazy. I did not, bro. I thought that Games Workshop and the fans and the YouTubers had this big, just amazing connection. Turns out it's not like that, bro. So we're gonna go over everything. I'm gonna break everything down. And we gonna see it. And comment down below. What's your actual take on Games Workshop? Do you like Games Workshop? Like, do you not like them? Explain why you don't like them. And I would really love to know, man.
I think they'd rather rather just prefer I didn't exist. That, or they're just fuming that I took all the Warhammer hentai market share before they could capitalize on it. Either way, I'm a true blue Aussie, and I'm giving you the dead-on truth here. GW, despite a lot of improvements in the last 5 years or so, are still making very questionable and downright stupid decisions, which not only hurt their customer, but also their wallets. It's like they're riding this huge recent wave of success, and instead of using this momentum to propel themselves even further forward, they're just sitting back and getting too comfortable. Too cocky even. From acquiring and modifying Astartes, to having bare minimum community interaction, to releasing codexes super late, to neglecting huge parts of the fan base just because people didn't want to buy some insulting books. Today we'll be going over some of the big current issues with GW in hopes that we can draw attention to them and maybe even get our voices heard.
So I'm gonna let Majorkill talk for a little bit while I look for this comment, because there was a guy who commented on my video and he made this long comment, bro, and he made some pretty good points. I actually did read a lot of it. A lot of you guys actually wanted me to read his comment as well. So I'm gonna sign in. I'm on YouTube Studio right now on my phone. I'm gonna sign in and I'm gonna look for the comment of what he was saying. While I'm gonna let Majorkill talk.
Before we get started, I did want to do a fat shout out to one of the last hectic fan projects not yet either taken off the internet by GW or just straight up eaten by them. Chaos Rising is the first live action video for Warhammer Fantasy I've seen that actually looks like it'll be good. It's by a group of full on stuntmen with great senses of humour. Just look at this email they sent me asking for help. This is how you get my attention. They're basically shooting a high-octane battle in a medieval village between Norscan raiders and Bretonnians. As the Warhammer community is such a bloody good community, they have already hit their Kickstarter goal. However, they do have some stretch goals, so I thought why not mention them here, and for you guys in the audience that love Warhammer Fantasy, or just want to support some stuntmen cosplaying as Warhammer characters murdering each other, then there you go. And yes, they have a trebuchet. And no, they did not pay me to say all this. Link to their Kickstarter and their channel is below, and I actually do recommend checking out their channel. Their test and demo footage is awesome. Let's get into it. The hottest issue with GW currently on
Let's get into it!
everyone's minds was their sweeping takeover of seemingly all the good Warhammer animation channels on YouTube, bar Sodaz's, which I'm eternally grateful for. Now on paper, this seems like an amazing idea, and even I thought it was too initially. These creators are now endorsed and even funded by GW to create canon works of art for the Warhammer community. That's a huge plus. Like, imagine creating something for the hobby you love most in the world, and then the hobby's like, yes, yes. You would be stoked. But it's the way they've gone about it which I think is a bit shit. First off, anytime GW wants to initiate a relationship or connection with a fan project, they'll be like, sign this NDA. It's all hush hush and off the market. That would be okay, except for how extreme it is. For example, the Exodite animation, which I'm super keen for, had a launch date penciled in for September. I also got in contact with the guys behind it and was going to work with them on the launch to get it to as many people as possible. When GW approached them and made them sign the NDA, they just ghosted their entire community, their patrons, and myself. It literally looked like the project had just had an aneurysm and died. Now, I don't think it was their fault. They even admitted that they weren't happy with the long periods of radio silence, and I would bet that was due to GW forcing the silence rather than just them ignoring their community.
Let me tell you something, man. Man, that's a tough situation, man. Here's the thing. I do know that GW, that they, I forgot who it is, but I think the guy who made the Astartes video that we reacted to, the guy who made that, I think GW actually signed him, which is kind of cool. Like I like that. Like, you know, because obviously like Warhammer, whatever, in the Warhammer community, bro, man, bro, a lot of talented people. They make like, you know, their own films, their own like short films and stuff like that, their own like trailers and stuff. And then like, you know, GW looks at it and they sign them and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, you have to understand that like, for some people, like, bro, whenever it comes to contracts and like, you know, them owning, you know, your project, you know, for whatever, you know, whatever the incentive is, whatever, that's like behind the door things for you and Games Workshop. But to be honest with you, bro, it all comes down to just like contracts and stuff like that. And then, you know, you as the person that's selling your stuff to that's selling your stuff to Games Workshop, you know, you kind of want to put yourself in their shoes, because you're like, dang, like, you know, what if they needed the money? What if they needed this? What if they needed that? But at the same time, you know, like what they did, they kind of like scuffed them. They kind of like, you know, Games Workshop kind of finessed them a little bit. Or at the same time, you know, what if, You know, like what if Games Workshop offered made them an offer to the point to where they couldn't resist it, but at the same time though, like again, like the logistics of everything, like the contract details are so strict and so weird that like it kind of like turned them off. And then like, you know, the guy that was selling the stuff, the Games Workshop, wanted to be like, well, you know what, like this deal sounds cool, but what if we can switch this? And then Games Workshop was like, oh, you know what, never mind. Like at the end of the day, like you can try to understand people's situations and this stuff like that, man. And to be honest with you, bro, it all comes down to what's in the contract, you know, and a lot of that is behind closed doors. You can't really, like, a lot of us don't really know what it is, like, but and again, like whenever it comes to like NDA, and it's just it's long, bro. It is so just, I don't want to say irritating, but I think it's just so like stress, especially like if you're the guy selling your stuff to Games Workshop. Oh my goodness. And like you got like a deal to the point to where like you kind of like it, but at the same time they fully just like, you know, just finesse you like, bro, finesse 2 times. Oh man, it's over. Like not saying it's over for you, but at the same time, like from an outside standpoint, it looks like you just left your community or just like left everybody high and dry, when in reality you can't say nothing because it's in the NDA, it's in the contract, it's in this and this and that. So man, that's a hard place to be. That's a hard place to be, man. And I actually found the comment that I was actually looking for earlier, so I'm gonna definitely read that. I might just save that, you know, and just read that at the end of the video. So but I think this guy, man, he definitely broke it down to the T. So
Alarm. But there are ways to keep a big announcement, such as the GW takeover, under wraps without making all these highly anticipated projects go MIA for 4 months. The next, and I would say dumbest decision by GW is where they're hosting all this newly acquired content of theirs. The case study here is Astartes. Astartes is a legendary one-man animated series that is considered the gold standard of not only Warhammer fan content, but fan content in general. This series amassed millions and millions of views, with a large portion of those views being from people who weren't even Warhammer fans yet. It was featured on big channels such as Corridor Digital, and it spawned dozens of reaction videos. So what is the first thing GW does when they hide its creator? They made him delete all of his content.
A damn shame. See, this is where, man, this is so scummy. That's scummy, man. That's scummy. I don't care what you say. I don't care if the guy was all right with it. That's scummy. Because at the end of the day, bro, he doesn't have his own brand. At the end of the day, he doesn't have his own thing. And that's the lamest thing of all time. That's lame. I don't like that at all. I do not like that at all, bro. Y'all can like disagree with me, whatever, bro. It's okay. I do not like that at all. Because at this point, bro, what if things don't work out? What if, like, you know, what if him and Warhammer, whatever, what if he wants to, you know, quit or whatever, bro? Even though, like, it's in the contract or whatever, da-da-da-da. Like, what if his contract's up? Then what? I hope they just made him just, like, private hit stuff to the point to where, okay, cool, like, if he leaves Games Workshop, he could just, like, publicize all of his videos that he had once before. But that's lame, bro. That's so lame. In my opinion, bro, I think that's lame, bro. So call me what you want, bro. But I'm going to always stand up for, you know, what I believe in, bro. And at the end of the day, I think that's the lamest thing. That's like the lame, bro. And I've seen this in like different like types of spaces in the YouTube community, bro, where somebody would do something and they sign to somebody. Now all of a sudden the person that they signed to controls their YouTube. They can't have a brand. You can only do things under our name now. Your personal brand, like, it just doesn't exist. Like, you're just a part of us now. Like, no, bro. Like, do what you gonna do. Like, you know, if they want to own like the Astartes name or whatever, like, I get it. Cool, great. They own the Astartes name now. But like, bro, it's still his stuff. It's like he has to have like in his contract, it has to have like his name on it, like in a way, like he has to own something. Like, there's no way you're just like, okay, well, you know, if we sign you, whatever, then all your stuff is ours and da da da. Like, I hope, like, the thing is, right, if this was his decision, like, I just hope that, like, this was his decision. If this was your decision, whatever, and you chose for this to happen, and you just wanted to get on or whatever, I understand that, bro. But at the end of the day, you gotta have, especially nowadays, bro, in 2025, man, you gotta have your own personal brand, bro. No matter if you join the group, no matter if you join like a content group, a music group, whatever, a sports group, whatever, bro, try to make your own brand, bro. See, like this channel right here, like obviously my channel, bro, is my own brand. This is me. Even though like, even though like I make videos on like different games and stuff, how I made videos like on Warhammer, Call of Duty, Minecraft, etc. At the end of the day, this is still me, still who I am. Like my personality comes through these videos, my voice comes through these videos. This is literally me. This is who I am. I upload multiple times a day. This is all me. Even though I'm reacting to like a game or somebody else's content on the game, at the end of the day, it's still me. And I make sure of that, by the way. I don't just sit here and just smile, Like, no, I try to just be me through through gaming and stuff like that. Like this was my own way, and it's like to like share my love for gaming, but in a different way. And now I'm starting to see like a lot of people understand that and come through. First of all, shout out to all you guys, man. But it's still me. It's still my brand though. It's not like I didn't sign to anybody. Like I didn't sign to like Call of Duty to the point to where all I gotta do now is like react to Call of Duty trailers. Like no, bro, that's boring. I don't like that. Like shout out to Call of Duty, and I can definitely react to Call of Duty trailers. Obviously, I did it a couple times before, but I'm not anybody's I'm not one game's thing or whatever. Like I'm me. Like this is my brand. This is my whatever. Whatever you guys do, bro, make your own brand, bro. I promise you. I don't care what type of thing you're signing in, bro. Make sure you make an edit to that contract saying, okay, whatever happens, you leave my brand alone. Like this is it. You can own the Astartes or whatever, but my actual brand, no, hands off, bro. Bro, back off right now, bro. This is my brand. Like
they could upload it to their own website. Fucking what? They also changed some of the music for copyright reasons, which is a bit but not a huge deal, but they removed it from YouTube. Astartes acted as a beacon to spark people's curiosity into what.
Wait, they were wait. So wait, what did I react to then? Wait, that wasn't the full thing. Oh no, the Astartes. No. Oh my god. So the Astartes. Wow. Wait a minute. So I'm missing out. Okay, so I actually reacted to the Astartes trailer or whatever on my channel. I thought that was it. Turns out there's more, and they have that on its own private website. Why would you put that on a? Do they not know that you can get paid? And I understand. You have to. Okay, I understand, bro. Warhammer is a loyal fan base. I understand that, bro. They have some of the most loyal fan bases I've ever seen. Yes, will people in Warhammer, will the fans of Warhammer, bro, go through 9 glaciers of ice in Antarctica just to get like a new Warhammer trailer? Yes. True. Yes, they will go to 9 different websites, man. They will block out all types of pop-ups or whatever, just to see the new video or new Astartes video. Yes, a lot of people would do that. A lot of Warhammer fans would do that. But at the end of the day, bro, why? Like, you should have just left it on YouTube and just.
Go to any fucking forum or Reddit post about Astartes, and half of them comments literally pinpoint Astartes as the moment that their Warhammer cherry was broken, and GW decides to make it completely inaccessible for anyone who isn't a dedicated Warhammer fan. What the fuck is the goal there? If people want to watch Astartes, now they'll just watch a supercut that this random dude put together of the original thing.
Instead of just putting it on YouTube and it getting millions of views, legit, a year. Do they not know that that Warhammer is growing, just like every other franchise, just like bro, there are people that are getting into this franchise every single day, and you're telling me, bro, I thought y'all, man, my brain hurts, y'all. My brain hurts. I'm gonna be honest with you, my brain is kind of aching right now. Because I would, bro, if I'm in charge of Games Workshop, do you understand, bro? And I bought this guy's stuff. First of all, keep it on your channel. We can just promote the damn shit. We can. Oh my god,
aren't going to go to some dusty corner of the Warhammer community website to watch a version with shittier music.
They gotta go to damn Malaysia. They gotta go to Malaysia and find that random hard drive that's on a bookshelf, just to load it into a computer, and then load up like a Bitcoin password just to get into it, just to watch these episodes. That's crazy.
God damn it, GW. Bad. Bad GW. All they needed to do to avoid this stupid situation is be like, hey guys, we have partnered up with Astartes, and now the Retributors are canon. He can keep up all the videos on his channel as they are. We are putting up a supercut on the official Warhammer YouTube channel for your guys' convenience. Further projects we do with Astartes will be posted to the official Warhammer YouTube channel.
Which is better for them. I don't understand this. Like, it's really just, bro. Who's in control? Like, bro, who's in control? Who's the guy that's making like the content decisions for Warhammer? I'm gonna be honest with you, yo. Shout out to you. Respect to you, brother. I don't want no beef. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't want the black trucks, the black trucks and all the Mac 12s pulling at my house by tomorrow. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. This is a horrible job, bro. This is a horrible job. Just being real, bro. Bro, listen. What I was brought up on in life is, bro. If you're not gonna stand up for something in life, bro, you're gonna fall for everything, bro. No. This is a horrible job, bro. Horrible job in content marketing and online marketing. Horrible job. Horrible. Why would you even... What made y'all, like, at that point, bro, I'm going to be honest with you. That's greed, bro. That's some greedy stuff, bro. For real. That's real life greedy, bro. Bro, I understand, bro, everything on the business side of it, but that's just real life greedy, bro. And the greedy never win. Y'all may think that the greedy wins, bro. The greedy never wins, bro. Why do you think the greedy, and I'm not even pointing at like specific companies at this point, but why do you think the greedy keeps being greedy? Because they don't have enough. They don't have enough. You know why? Because they lose it like this. The greedy never wins, bro. That's greedy. That's straight greediness, bro. Like, that's nasty greediness, bro. When in reality, you could have kept everything up on YouTube, because that's how most people found your stuff. That's how most people found out Warzone. I keep saying Warzone. Self-neck. That's how most people found out Warhammer, from YouTube. That's how I found it out. That's how that random 16-year-old dude found it out on their Reddit. Like, at the end of the day, bro, like, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? That's like Grand Theft Auto copywriting people for playing their game and putting it up on YouTube. Are we serious? Bro, there would be a riot. There would legit be a riot outside of Rockstar Studios tomorrow. Bro, Rockstar would never. Oh, man.
Also, GW, you made fucking £270 million last year.
That's greediness. On the God that I serve, this is greediness. $270 million? Sorry, 270 million pounds? And you finessing like this? Boy, ain't the world greedy. Ain't the world greedy. Oh, wow. The world is truly greedy. 270 million pounds? And you still finessing your audience? Yo, like I said, if you're not going to stand for something, bro, you're going to fall for everything. Y'all, bro, I see why y'all be crashing out, bro. I see why all the YouTubers and all the fans be, bro, going crazy on Game Workshop. I see why, bro. I used to think, bro, why they keep making these jokes and keep saying this about, like, Game Workshop or whatever. Bro, I see why, bro. I legit see why, bro. This is greediness. They made $270 million in 2020. Oh, my goodness.
I'm sure you can afford to buy a music license for the Astartes music.
Facts!
This piss-poor decision-making will go on to affect the Exodite animation as well as the others that GW has claimed. All of those will be posted in a dusty corner of the Warhammer community website, so that only dedicated Warhammer fans will be able to view them. There is also the potential that GW has forced these high-quality animation channels into a deal. Take this with a grain of salt, but theoretically, GW could have just come in and said, either work with us or stop using our IP, which would be pretty disturbing, but that's just a worst case scenario theory. Until we know, I'll just give GW the benefit of the doubt and say that all the animators were super stoked and jumped at the opportunity they were given. Having GW take over seems like the best case scenario as well. The last church animation that recently came out after a long development process, a project I was actively watching and financially supporting and shouting out, was just straight up shut down by GW after a couple weeks. This fucking sucks, because that was one of the first 1 hour YouTube videos I watched start to finish, and I fucking hate long videos. You know this. Now Tiber posted about the situation, and he was acting very cool about it, even though any person who had just spent countless hours on a passion project only...
Hi everyone, I'd like to let you all know from the team myself, release of the last transition to Dream Come True, the outpour community have been remarkable, express how wonderful experience for us, being a being now conscious of the fact that we were acting beyond our rights. We made the film and we used an IP and story that wasn't ours. I can't help but feel I'm obligated to take our animation down. Okay, so Game Workshop reached out to them and offered. Okay. The time it was.
To have it nearly instantly deleted would definitely be having a bit of internal rage at the least. Basically, it seems that GW approached him and politely told him to take the video down whilst aiming 3 snipers at his forehead. He was told of the potential to work with them in the future, but until that eventuates, I'm just going to be a cynical bastard about the situation.
So, your animation was really cool and amazing. Hey, we're just gonna send this right there. Oh yeah, it's a mail. Yeah. Make sure you read the mail, okay? Or you're done, okay? Or there's 9 trucks outside of your house ready to clap it up, okay? Make sure you read this mail right here. Oh, mail. Oh, thanks, GW. Read this real quick. Okay. Okay. Take our stuff down, or you're getting clapped up. Okay. You're lucky we didn't clap you up. Okay. You can work with us one day, but until you work with us, stay quiet, bum. Okay. Don't forget, we could have been clapped you up as soon as you hopped in the shower. We could have clapped you up. Pause. We could have clapped you up with our guns. Okay. All right, boom. Like, bro, huh? What do you mean until you work with us? Oh, take our stuff down until we give you an opportunity to work with us. Do you know how, bro, man, I would crash out, bro. I would legit, bro, man, I would just, man, bro, I would be honest with y'all, bro. I will put the camera down, bro, and I would just crash out. I'll put the camera, I'll set the camera up, bro, and I would give these guys, bro, let me calm down. I would give Game Workshop 40 minutes of me crashing out. I can't lie to you, bro. No lie.
Well, the real issue here isn't the fact that they defended their IP. The issue is that they would have known about the project. It was publicly announced and had a solid Kickstarter, so they seemingly waited for Tiber and his team to bust their balls with funds from themselves and their fans for over a year before then stepping in and being alright, you've had your fun, now fuck off. What they should have done is once they caught wind of the project, reach out to the team and look at their script, then either do slight modifications so it respects their IP more, or tell them that the project can't go ahead for whatever dumb reason. Tiber didn't even make the project for profit. I'm pretty sure the dude didn't even enable ads on the video, so it just seems like a really unnecessary step from GW. Overall, I'm not a fan of how GW is going about absorbing fan projects. If they stopped being so possessive and IP obsessed, they could have handled these acquisitions way better.
Let me tell y'all something, man. And at the end of the day, I'm just give you guys some game, right? That I'm seeing for myself and my life, right? Man, when you do good for people, man, it comes right back into you. I don't care what you believe in. You can believe in God. You can believe in universe. You can believe in damn crystals. At the end of the day, man, I think this is just like a universal law. Bro, when you do good, bro, when you do good for people, right? Even if they don't even like, they might not even have like the means. Like they might, if somebody, let's say somebody come through and take my video, right, and just like cut it up in a bunch of different, like, you know, shorts or whatever, and post it and add edits to it or whatever. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Do you seriously think I'm gonna go and be like, oh, you can't take my reaction to GTA 6? You can't. Do you seriously think I'm gonna come through and take your reaction down? I've never in my life I've never ever had a problem with somebody coming through. Bro, there's people who make playlists of my videos. There's people who comment on my videos, say some bad things about my videos, bro. I never blocked nobody. I never did not, bro, nothing, bro. Nothing. There's people, bro, who asked me to react to the video. I reacted to him, whatever, bro. Gave him a shout out and whatever, bro. I've never, and bro, never, bro. And it's not, this is not me trying to come off as like a guy that's trying to get his cool points, bro. At the end of the day, bro, everybody's trying to make it just like me. So who the hell do I think I am being like, oh no, you can't do this and you can't do that and da da da. And I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to make it. I'm on my way to making it. Not saying that in a narcissistic way, but I think I can make it, right? Who the hell am I to be like, oh well, no, well you can't take my video and make sure. Are you dumb? Who do you think you are? Also, if I did make it, do you seriously think I would stop somebody from making TikToks and YouTube shorts of my content and getting it up? Are you serious? That's free even if I was like if I had like a full business mind, I kind of got like a business mind. Bro, that's free promo. Why would I go to contact be like, well, you use my video, so I now have to copyright you. That's like, bro, that's so geekish and nerdish, bro. There's nothing wrong with being a nerd. I'm gonna say geekish. There's nothing, bro. That's geekish, bro. That's weirdo behavior. Weirdo behavior. But like I said, that's like geekish, weirdo behavior, bro. Imagine me thinking I'm so above somebody that I gotta copyright their stuff. Like, that's so dumb, in my opinion. But I'm yapping for no reason.
The way they've done it, GW is losing because they're alienating potential new fans. The animators are losing because their work is being seen by less people, and now they have GW breathing down their neck, and the community loses because most of us don't know what the fuck Warhammer community is, hence even a number of dedicated Warhammer fans are going to miss the launch of Exodite and future Astartes projects. Speaking of Warhammer community, one thing seriously impresses me. The Warhammer community is so dedicated and so passionate, despite the fact that GW barely interacts with it or supports it.
I told you.
Time for another case study. Creative Assembly versus Games Workshop. Both companies are big, and GW is about double
800 employees, okay.
the size, hence theoretically double the resources to work with, yet their community engagement is absolutely shocking. Creative Assembly has a team whose purpose is to interact with the community and bring news and announcements in an engaging way. Despite GW having like 10 announcements a day, people are way more in tune with CA's system. Everyone knows Grace from CA. She is the harbinger of news and will even comment extra bits of info on announcement threads when people ask. GW just fucking shits out news articles, then washes its hands and moves on. They could easily have a small team that posts the new model releases to the Reddit, then go in and engages with the community's memes or answers questions. Instead, they refuse to post or comment on Reddit, and they even disable their fucking comments on YouTube. Who does that? It comes back to what I was saying about them being too arrogant about their recent success. They could get like 3 or 4 charismatic nerds to be the voice of GW with the community and actually bring the company and its customers together.
Bro, do you guys like follow like McDonald's and like Burger King and all these like NFL teams and stuff like that on Twitter? You know who's controlling their accounts? You know who's controlling these teams, these professional football teams accounts, these fast food places accounts? People like you and me. People that are the same age as you and me. Young men and young women that's using our lingo are just tweeting. What I'm confused is, why don't Majorkill just said it. Why don't they just hire, they can hire just one person, one guy, girl, whatever, to just tweet, deliver updates, do this, do that. But they, bro, I don't know if they're trying to like keep this mystique going on. But man, let me tell you something. First of all, you're not Rockstar Games. Rockstar can do that. See, Rockstar, they don't have to say nothing for the next, 7 months. And guess what? We're buying that game. We're buying GTA 6. And I'm not saying that Warhammer's not the same thing. No, Warhammer's pretty big, but at the end of the day, bro, this mystique, and again, this video was like, 2-3 years later. So if they got better with this, none of this matters. I'm speaking on what I'm seeing right now, right? And so listen, if Warhammer got better with, let me check it right now. I'm gonna check it right now. Let's go to a Warhammer video. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check it right now. Give me 1 second, y'all. Warhammer YouTube channel. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna check it right now, y'all. All right, Warhammer YouTube channel. Okay, all right. So they got the okay. Wow. Okay. They got the wow. Okay, so it's way better. Okay. It's way okay. They got the comments. Okay. Okay. Hey, I was about to say. Listen, I was about to say, bro. Okay. So, in a lot of the recent videos, the comments are available. Oh, wow. And they're answering comments. Okay. Listen, I was about to say, y'all proved me wrong just now. Okay. You got it. Hey, I'm wrong. I'll admit it. I'm wrong. Y'all got it. It's just what I saw right here. It looked like y'all didn't care. I was about to go off for like 30 more minutes. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. They got it. They got it. I'm wrong. They got it. But
instead, it feels like we're in these two distinct factions. Even the content creators who do so much for GW are completely ignored. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I genuinely get messages and comments daily that are like, "'Cause of your video, I bought this," or "My son loves your videos, what army should I get him for his birthday?" Other Warhammer YouTubers likely have similar situations. If you think about how much money people pump into Warhammer, I can comfortably say the Warhammer content creator community...
Yo, so I don't watch any Chapter Master. I think I've seen this guy before. I don't watch any of these guys like that, as much as like Majorkill and West Hammer and stuff like that, and like Mr. 40K Bones or whatever. Shout out to him. Has Warhammer done something with any of these guys, or like even with like West Hammer and stuff like that? I mean, bro, I imagine they had to do something with West Hammer. They had to. There's no way, bro. There's no way they didn't do nothing with West Hammer. There's no way. I refuse to believe they haven't done no type of partnership or nothing with West Hammer. Bro, if they haven't done nothing with West Hammer, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, I might riot.
Would have made a metric shitload of cash for GW. We don't expect a pat on the head or special treatment, but they just pretend like we don't exist. Coming back to the CA vs GW comparison, CA has a partners program where even tiny Total War YouTube channels can join and get early access to highly anticipated DLCs or even games. This program is what keeps a lot of Total War channels afloat. On top of this, CA often buddies up with a couple creators to host tournaments with. That's awesome. The only YouTube channel that I know that had a genuine relationship with GW was Midwinter Minis. Now that dude is one of the biggest Warhammer channels and racks in the views, yet he had to grow to a significant size before GW would even give him the time of day. When they finally signed an NDA with him in what seemed like a partnership, they more or less did nothing for him. He received products like a day or two early, so if he wanted to get content out, he had to rush like a motherfucker to paint the models and make a video about it, otherwise it would be worthless to him. They also didn't tell him anything about any future releases. It got to a point where he straight up ended the NDA and the partnership because it was completely redundant.
What? I did not know that.
Now that's how they treat one of the top creators. Compare that to CA, who embraces and shares content from tiny Total War
CA.
YouTubers. Pretty big contrast. I personally reached out to GW once with the intention of just starting a dialogue with them, mainly so that if I ever did something really stupid, they could reach out and have a chat about it, rather than just try and sue me again.
Yeah.
Obviously, they didn't.
They sued you? Again?
Reply. Once again, creating a fat contrast, CA did reply to me when I reached out to them, despite the fact that I was ineligible to join the partner program because I'm a piece of shit. The final thing bugging me about GW right now is just how hard they're shitting on the Eldar. I fucking love the Eldar, man. Yet for some reason, GW is just insistent on doing their best to phase them out of the setting.
But Majorkill, maybe if the Eldar sold better, they would get more love.
Maybe if GW made it so that the Eldar models and books were buyable, then people would actually buy them. For those that aren't up to speed,
I lost track of it. Hold
the
up,
vast
y'all.
majority of Eldar models are old as shit, with all their Phoenix Lord models being ugly as fuck.
Hold
On
up.
top of that, the Inari books, which were supposed to be the rebirth of the Eldar, ended up just shitting on the Eldar and more or less just calling them a bunch of noobs. From what I've read, future Inari books have been cancelled. Awesome. I think deep down, GW knows they're doing this and what they're doing is wrong, hence why they don't seem to mind people making their own proxy models. There are a few other things that GW is fucking up at the moment, such as wildly delayed codex releases and no livestream kiddie pool bikini paint streams, but this covers the main issues I, and I believe you, might have with GW at the moment.
Okay.
I do really want to emphasize that overall GW is doing a really great job. The new models and lore is awesome, and the criticisms in this video isn't designed to ruin people's opinion of them. It's more of a call to action and to let GW know that they're doing some pretty rogue shit. If we didn't care, we would just shrug it off, but we do care. So I'm just going to sit in my room for the next 6 hours straight and make this video. Come on, G-dubs.
I respect
Just
it.
give us some fucking Eldar at least.
Shout out to Majorkill for that one. All right, I got the comment right here. So this comment's from Brutal YTE616. Hopefully I said your name right. I have to like break it down a little bit. All right, so he says, my apologies in advance. Is going to get very wordy. Yeah, bro, he typed out a whole novel. But I did actually read it, man. And all right, so he said, you're new to the fandom, which I am. But GW has actually been getting criticized a lot the last few years for being too vocal, too political, and giving away too much information, all without listening to feedback and criticism from the community. Oh, okay. Which isn't exactly new because it's become a sticking point of late for a lot of people. Wow. Okay. As an example, they decided not to leave the Emperor's backstory a mystery. Instead, they took the most popular three, like I told y'all earlier, they took the most popular three, that being the Emperor is an, what did I say? Amalgam of hundreds of psychers that killed themselves in a ritualistic suicide before the dawn of human history to reborn on a single entity. Then they give the Emperor a name. Neoth? That's his name? They could give him like a Jake or an Arthur or like a Paul or something. Then they told how the Emperor had an actual immortal wife named Erda, who was over 50,000 years old, who was arguably responsible for the entire Horus heresy. Huh? Causing the scattering of the Primarchs out of spite for the Emperor turning her children into weapons. What? And now they're walking that lore back a bit because they realized that introducing Erda's character and her importance to the story is too abruptly. Wow. Okay. I'm fairly certain that her character wasn't hinted at 5 years ago, and now she's supposed to be one of the most important characters in 40K, and we just never heard of her. And her being a reason of scattering of the Primarchs also had the effect of sending the message that a woman was responsible for everything and for okay. Which isn't a good look for trying to establish an important female character. Okay. So basically what they're saying is they're kind of backtracking because they don't want to make it seem like that a girl was the reason that like 40K went to like that basically they're trying to make it seem like So he's basically saying that Erda or whatever, the 50,000-year-old woman, whatever, they trying to backtrack on that because they don't want to make it seem like a female was the reason that like everybody went haywire and stuff like that. Okay, I understand that. On the note, the scattering of the Primarchs was originally just caught, which is chaos managing to pull some warp shenanigans, which was later clarified during the Horus Heresy series. I knew that. Many years after the fact, to be a time travel plot where elements of the Word Bearers Legion were sent back in time to cause the scattering of the Primarchs, creating a paradox. I think I did hear about that. On the matter of Emperor himself, there's a lot of several popular origins for the Emperor that would explain a way of possible theories. Okay. Oh man, whatever. Okay, I got it. All right. Needless to say, GW was not content to leave things mysterious, and while revealing new plot elements or explaining on existing ones isn't necessarily a bad thing, they received a lot of criticism for rushing these creative decisions out the door. For what though? Why are they rushing these? Like they must have got something. They must got a lot of stuff like intact. They're just rushing a bunch of stuff out the door. Like I don't know if they want to like catch like a new stride of of fans or whatever, but like what's the point of them rushing a bunch of stuff out? The most recent lore debacle was the sudden inclusion of the female adapters codices into the lore or their entire political whether okay. Now I did hear about like the new female thing coming into into Warhammer, and a lot of people were like, well, like, and a lot of like OG Warhammer people were like, oh, there weren't really no females or whatever. And no. I'm sorry. They were actually talking about that with the new Warhammer movie or series, whatever that Henry Cavill's working on. They was like, yo, we're trying to put like a female or whatever inside the Warhammer. It's something about like a female into like the Warhammer lore or whatever for the series. And then everybody's like, yo, no, that's not what happens. You're trying to make it woke and stuff like that. Which, to be honest with you, that does happen in some franchises. Not even just gaming, whatever, but just in general, man. They do try to, like, be different and add in, like, different type of characters, based on, like, sex and, sexuality and stuff like that. And to be honest with you, some franchises do, like, try to be woke. Which isn't really the best thing because it's kind of will just drive everybody away when you're trying to like invite everybody. You're trying to like make sure everybody's included when the reality that's not what happened. So I do understand that. I do know why some people say that like I do know why some people don't want that to happen because it's not a part of the lore, not because she's a female. You get what I'm saying? Well, it is because she's a female or whatever, but not in a bad way of that. You get what I'm saying? So I definitely understand that. I definitely understand that, but I get both sides of it, of like how some people don't want games to be woke, but at the same time how, like for example, like the whole like GTA 6, like how it's like a female character or whatever. Like I don't mind that at all. Like I'm not like females can't be main character. Like I'm not, come on, bro, I'm not like that. But I do get how there are some Warhammer fans out there that don't want. And I don't know like the situation at the top of my head, but I do know it was like a female character that they're making to try to be in the series that they don't want to be in the series. Something like that, man. I've been yapping for a long time. I'm yapping for like 30, 40 minutes. Comment down below. What do you guys think about it? I'm just gonna say, out. Peace out.